Alright, so we've tightened down our SSH configuration file. Root cannot log in directly, and you have to be a member of the admins group to actually get into SSH, and that's wonderful. Now what we're going to do is add another layer, and we're going to get a application called Fail2ban, and what I'll do is do a little yum search, Fail2ban. And as you can see, what Fail2ban does is it scans the logs, in this case var log secure, looking for password failures, and then bans the IP addresses that it finds that fit a certain criteria. And we're going to look at that. So let's go get that. All right, should take a second to come down. So let's go in, and we'll actually, first we'll cd into etc Fail2ban. And in here, there's the default jail comp file. We want to copy that. I'm going to leave that one alone. We're going to copy jail comp to jail local. If Fail2ban finds a jail.local, it will read that file and use it. So now we're all vi jail.local. Open it up. And what we're going to do is tell Fail2ban that if it meets a certain criteria, as in bad passwords within a certain amount of time, over a certain period, they should be banned for a while. Now, the first thing you'll notice up here, and we'll play around with this, ignore this IP address. This tells Fail2ban that the IP address in here, in this field, will never be banned, regardless of what happens. The default ban time is 10 minutes. The find time means they have 10 minutes to actually complete the login process. If they don't do it, they're banned for that too. And the maximum retries are 3. So that's how many times you get to actually try a bad password before you're banned. And there are many other parameters we can change, but we don't need to go too crazy in here. What we're going to do is make sure that we set it to true up here. So we do want it enabled. The one other thing we need to do that's special to our situation is we need to change the port, because SSH by default means 22. And we're not on 22, we're on 222. And then the log that we're using is not SSHD log, it's var log secure. So we need to change that also. And then we'll come down here and we'll say max retries 3, just to make sure. We'll save the file. We can say actually configure other services if we want to with this utility. It's very, very nice. First thing we need to do is check config and make sure that it's a service that we can actually manipulate with check config so that it's on when we restart the box, and we'll do that. Well, by adding Fail2ban, and then we'll say check config Fail2ban is on. And then what we'll do is just make sure that it actually is doing what we think it's supposed to do. And we'll grep for fail. And sure enough, there's Fail2ban on. Now all we have to do is actually turn it on. So we'll go into etc init.d Fail2ban, and we'll say to start the service. Okay, now what we can do is we'll take a look at IP tables. And you can see right up here, Fail2ban has been added as a rule in our IP table, and that will change. You'll notice nothing's being banned right now, but anybody who makes the mistake of putting the password in wrong 3 times within that 10-minute period is going to be banned, and that's what we'll test next.